Welcome back to Ozarks Live. We are joined now by Ethan and Sarah Voorhees of Convoy of Hope. Now, if there's ever been someone who would be categorized as world changers, I would consider them too. And you have a lot going on at Convoy of Hope.
Yeah, yesterday was a great day.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, we just announced the Salvation Army, the head honchos from the Salvation Army in Arlington, Virginia, came to Springfield. They were at our World Distribution Center to really announce this new partnership going forward in the war in Ukraine. They're giving us $1 million right now to handle some food, to buy some food, to transport that food to Ukraine, and also to handle some of our administrative costs because they understand that that's a big cost as well. So they're working with us. This is some of the product being loaded up yesterday.
This is in your warehouse?
Yes, this is the World Distribution Center, Springfield Republic, right on the line there, the new building that we just built last fall. We're super excited about this because the Salvation Army has such a rich history of helping people in need. And they see what we're doing in Ukraine, and it really is just a perfect partnership between two groups who want to do the most we can to give people hope and to give people help.
Now, I'm curious, so with that amount of money, about how many meals do you think that gets to people over in Ukraine?
Hundreds of thousands of meals. Yeah, it's difficult. Everybody has a different definition of meal.
Yeah.
So we define it one way, but it's hundreds of thousands of meals that we'll be able to provide. And that's toward our goal of 50 million meals is what Convoy of Hope is working toward. And we're well on our way as the supply chain loosens up and we're able to get more of our supply off the water now into Poland at our warehouse, and then into the people who need them, needed in Ukraine.
I don't feel like we're hearing much about Ukraine right now. Like, it's not in the news, but the war is still going on.
Yeah, it was in the news yesterday just because there was a mall, a shopping mall targeted, and there were 1,000 people inside the mall, so they felt like it was very much an attack on civilians. But interestingly, my children, we were talking about Convoy yesterday and Salvation Army and this partnership, and you know, they're young, but they were like, wait, the war's still going on? And granted, I mean, they don't like sit down and watch the news every night.
Right.
But it's interesting how quickly it can fall off our radar.
Forget.
You know, I mean, but I love what Salvation Army is doing to help Convoy help people.
Right.
Because I feel like when there is unity in a place, you can make progress. Where there are people unified fighting for any common cause. It's good, you know, and
not one organization.
It's funny you say that because literally yesterday, I mean, you know, they were like, wait a minute, hold on, it's still happening. I'm like, yes, 4+ months now, and it's still happening, but we haven't heard a lot about it in recent weeks.
But people are still being displaced out of their homes, right? I mean, we're talking about like losing your home permanently.
Right.
I cannot imagine that. We cannot imagine that here.
In many cases, that's true. People are losing their homes permanently. We saw what happened to the shopping center just yesterday. So this isn't video from months ago. This is yesterday, a populated shopping mall. So a lot of people are beginning to go back into their homes. When Russia moves out of an area, people get to go back. So medical facilities are being overrun. We're helping with medical supplies. And then if you think about it, this is going to be a long-term response because even if the war ended right now, people start to go back tomorrow. The infrastructure of their towns have been decimated. They're going to have to rebuild everything from scratch. And until they get everything rebuilt, they're going to need help from organizations like Convoy of Hope.
And Convoy of Hope is known for not leaving. Like, you all go where you're needed and you stay there until the job is done.
Which is really incredible. I think the last news article I read, there were 2.2 million people returning home right now out of almost 7 million who were displaced. 2.5 million or so have been able to like go back to see kind of what's left. I mean, and you guys know that just from covering, you know, the Joplin tornado and, you know, our own local disasters, like what it's like to go back to nothing.
Now, if people are interested in getting involved with Convoy of Hope or volunteering, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, it's super easy to do it. You go to our website. We update that almost daily on what we're doing there, the progress that is being made as we work toward 50 million meals for the Ukrainian people. You go to convoyofhope.org/Ukraine, and from there you can get daily updates. You can also donate if you'd like.
Or volunteer.
And then, you know, an easy thing to do that doesn't require any money, it's to advocate. You can go follow Convoy on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're there. We're posting updates about what we're doing. You can like and share. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it really helps us just get the word out about what we're doing.
Thank you so much for
Thanks,
what
guys,
y'all do.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
All right, coming up, a local organization is helping with summer hunger relief for students while school is out.
We are with the Ozarks Food Harvest next.